going to get you warmed up with a song while our peeps have driven. You are welcome to if you know it. And the day that happens for me is probably just going to be lovely. This is one of mine. And if you were here, quick show of hands, who was here last month? There you go. So you're going to hear it again. You don't count, you're here. This is one of mine, and I'm doing it tonight because this is a song about the city of Meriden, written through the point of view of the city. You know what, darling? Once I start singing, I promise you, you'll hear me. This is just a warm-up. I didn't want to do that into this. Did anybody hear me? There we go. We'll be back in just 5 minutes. We're going to get this the show rolling, and I'll tell you about sponsors, and I'll tell you about our team, and I'll tell you about who is up here, and you're going to be just blown away. Trust me. All right? We'll be back. Okay, that was the second part of my act, that was a magic act. I went out this way, came in this way. Right? All right, so I am going to ask who is new, right out of the gate, I'm going to ask who is new here. Lovely, lovely to meet you. And for those folks who are returning, I am not Frank. But I strive to be. Maybe I want to be like Frank when I grow up. So Frank is, and I am going to give him huge props because he is here every month, and he is largely responsible for the musicians that come through this program. And Frank himself is an incredible singer-songwriter and is a member of the band called The Bargain. And they are playing literally all weekend at the Black Bear Music Festival in Goshen this weekend. So we'd like to say hello to Frank. So up here, in her, loving your boots, in her fabulous boots, and is Kerri Powers. And I had heard a few things about you. All good. No, I had heard your music. But I had not heard the breadth of your music. And so I've been listening all week, and you are just going to love the she's so bluesy. It's like, oh, you want to, she just drips blues. It's wonderful. So I know, I can't say too much about it. And then Frank is much better at this than me, but I will say she is worth a listen. And I will say this again, when we hear from KJ, they have merchandise. What does Frank say? All you regulars, what does Frank say about the merchandise? Buy the merchandise. Because if you buy merchandise from a musician, what do? We make more music. Thank you. So without further ado, I've wasted enough time. I'm sure she's all settled in. Kerri Powers.
At an old kitchen table in the summertime, I was the queen of caffeine in every sleepless night. You said you loved me, I believed what you said. Still drift through some days with your words in my head. Yet in my heart, they pull me in, cut through the dark with a mystical light, like a train in the night. Hear a baby crying, that was 20 years ago. Hard to believe our boy's grown into a man of his own. Remember the park bench you'd be waiting on. I held on to that hope till it died out in my arms. Yet in my heart, truth fosters love, charges the dark with the paladin might, like a train in the night. picked up your mail and changed the house. It's good you've made your way. We chose our hearts, pulled them in, riding the dark till they trailed out of sight like a train. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. Beautiful place. And I'm just going to tune up a little bit here, but it's really great to see you all. Thanks for coming out on this rainy evening. You know, pretty good stuff. I know when Denise was saying I drip the blues, I'm thinking, I've been dripping a lot of other things lately too. A lot of rain, huh? So I have a little song that I'm going to play for you guys that I wrote quite a few years ago. Little country blues number. And I wrote this for an old-time movie actress by the name of Tallulah Bankhead. Do you know who she is? She was full of mischief. And we were sitting around one day, the gentleman that I did the co-write with, a really great guy out of the Boston area. That's where I'm from originally, so you'll probably hear it tonight. We were sitting around and we were talking about who we might choose if we had a choice of guardian angel. And right away I said, Tallulah Bankhead. I saw her in Lifeboat years ago, and I just fell in love with her because she's just cool. Cool lady. So this little country blues song, feel free to, I don't know, jump out of your seats, clap your hands, whatever you choose. Can't wear my alligator boots in church. Can't wear my alligator boots in church, no. Preacher says all they ever do is drag in dirt. Well, I think I got some dirt, Lord, on his clean white shirt. I roll up on my chain, Lord. Suitcase, pawn shop around, yeah. I'm waiting till Tallulah sends a car for me. I love lighting firecrackers after dark. I love lighting firecrackers after dark. Sun comes sneaking up behind me in the parking lot. Lord, I better kill the sparks so I don't get caught. No, I roll up all my chain, Lord. Suitcase, pawn shop around. Oh yes, I'm waiting till Tallulah sends a car for me. God's golden chariot, the good Lord's lariat wants me, yes it do. But I'm waiting till Tallulah sends a car for me. Ooh, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, go. Hallelujah, Tallulah, send your car for me. Don't send a dozen roses or a candygram. Don't send a dozen roses or a candygram. I'll go cheating low with my own two hands. I do the best I can, Lord. I don't want your candygram. I roll up all my chain, Lord. Suitcase, pawn shop around, oh yes. I'm waiting till Tallulah sends a car for me. Hallelujah, Tallulah, send your car for me. I'm waiting till Tallulah sends a car for me. One more time, come on now.
Thanks so much. You guys are in for a big treat tonight with Miss KJ Denhert. It's really an honor to share the bill with her, and in such a beautiful, beautiful place. Every time I look out into the audience, I laugh a little bit because I'm filled with joy, you know. I've been doing this for a long time, about 100 years. And this is what it's all about right here. It's not about recording the records or getting them out there and dealing with the business crap, because that's what it is. There are a lot of good people in the industry, don't get me wrong, but this is what it's about right here, you know. Soul to soul, and what better place for soul to soul than in a beautiful church setting. Yeah. Good night. We'll see you later. So I thought I would do maybe a Stevie Winwood Blind Faith for you guys. A little song that you might recognize. I hope you do. I grew up in a house. My mother was a visual artist, and it was a very open household, you know, which was a beautiful thing. I learned so much that way, and she used to listen to just an eclectic mix of music. My dad was into Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette, you know, and my mother was into Janis Joplin, Bobby Dylan, Blind Faith. And she said when I was like 2 years old, I would bounce up and down in my diaper with the record player. Creedence Clearwater was what did it. So, yeah. That has nothing to do with the song.
Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody's gotta change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. I'm wasted. I can't find my way home. Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody's gotta change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. I'm wasted. I can't find my way home. I said, come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody's gotta change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key. I said, Lord, somebody's gotta change. Somebody's gotta change.
Thank you all so much. So this is John Thomas, 1939 Gibson L7. I named him after my dad. It's a nice one, a little cranky. This over here is Earl. And I got to tell you guys a really crazy story. I just played a place up in Stony Creek, New York. Is that up or down? I don't know. But it was a really wonderful experience, and they do a raffle at the end of the night. And the gentleman who runs the whole thing worked at Gibson, so we get some nice guitars that they raffle off. And I won a custom Les Paul. I couldn't believe it. I kind of feel guilty because I got to learn how to play the damn thing. Nothing like the sound of a train.
Well, you're crying in your kitchen in the mood for something sweet. I said you're crying in your kitchen, you're about to fix you something sweet. Ain't no butter in the pantry, ain't no sugar for your treat, no. There's cracks in the mixing bowl, ain't no dry wood for the stove. I said there's cracks in the mixing bowl, ain't no dry wood for the stove. Your man, he's gone missing, and your heart is grown cold. No sugar daddy, baby, is gonna save you. That man's so bad, you know, he ain't no frosting on your cake. You got so much love, it's all you need to bake. Let's do some baking. Well, the rain left for sun, yes, and left a little something in your cookie jar. I said the rain left for sun, left a little something in your jar. Don't you save it for the devil, you gotta wish it on a star. No sugar daddy, baby, is gonna save you. That man's so nasty, he'll take the pastry off your plate. You got so much love, it's all you need to bake. You got so much love, it's all you need to bake. I said forget about a man and get to your shake and bake. You can pull my love in, push me away, cherish this life, or ruin our days. I'll offer my time, baby, yes, but you could refuse. I said morning glory, midnight blue. Morning glory, midnight blue. What's it gonna be? Which one's for you? We could step on the gas or stall in the wind. You could love me like a good man, or I could leave here again. Settle this now, or hide with the truth. Morning glory, midnight blue. I said morning glory, midnight blue. What's it gonna be? Which one's for you? Make up your mind, you've got to tell me what's on your mind. Come on and tell me. Tell me. We could treat each other right, or be what's wrong with the world. Put the fire out, babe, or watch it all burn. You wanna fly with the birds? There's much to do. I said much to do, much to do. I said morning glory. Midnight blue, morning glory, oh yeah. Midnight blue, I said a midnight blue. What's it gonna be? Which one's for you? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for spending this time. Good to see you guys over there. Wow, got a great crowd here. I'd like to take you with me everywhere. I'm going to do a few more songs, and I think we're going to take a break. I'm not sure. I don't run the joint, so I don't know. But please put your hands together for Steve for the great sound. Frank Curtelli and Dave Cooley and Denise and all of the wonderful volunteers here. So I have a new album coming out on the 27th of October. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and we're going to be heading overseas for a couple of weeks and playing for the good folks in the Netherlands and Germany. I love it over there, and I've been trying to study Dutch. Yeah, good luck with that, Kerri. It's a beautiful language, but it's not the easiest, I'll say. Anyway, this is the title track. It's called Love Is Why. Chorus is real easy. You guys could sing it. Love is, love is, love is, love is why. Love is, love is, love is, love is why. You'll hear it. Feel free to sing it. My needs aside to help you anytime. You know I would. Yet you tangle up my life, make a mess, I make it right, and that's no good. No doubt there's something wrong with me to keep dragging through your fight. Love is, love is, love is, love is why. Love is, love is, love is, love is why.
Love is love. There is no other reason. Well, there is no hidden pearl, treating others like your world should come first. Now your dirty dreams of gold leave you searching for your soul at the bottom of your purse. I'm sorry, but I'm out of here. I've had enough this time. Love is, love is, love is, love is away. Love is, love is, love is, love is why. Love is love. There is no other reason. Guitar solo right here. I've cried all I can, don't you understand what it's all for? Love is, love is, love is, love is away. Love is, love is, love is, love is why. Love is love. There is no other reason. Love is love, is love, is love.
You guys are so quiet. Really quiet. It's nice. So I thought I would end the set with a song that I fell in love with years ago, that was made famous by Roberta Flack. And it actually became notable because of the movie Play Misty for Me. You guys know that movie? With Clint Eastwood. He turned 93 last week or the week before. Aren't you glad that you came for all that information? I'm a plethora of it. Just give me a call. I'll let you know anything you need to know. Anyway, the song was made famous by Roberta Flack, but Ewan McCall wrote the song, the rumor goes, for Peggy Seeger, which makes it even more poignant. And Peggy just did a rendition of it that is absolutely beautiful. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and stars were the gifts you gave to the dark. And endless skies. And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in your hands, like the trembling heart of a captive bird who was there. It's your command, my love. And the first time ever I lay with you, I felt your heart so close to my heart. And I knew our joy would fill the earth and last till the end of time. It would last till the end of time, my love. The first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face, your face.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Kerri Powers. Oh my gosh, right? We're going to take a quick break, but I am going to reiterate this as a musician. There is merchandise. There is a merchandise table in the mess hall. It's got a bright blue tablecloth. She will be there. There's merchandise on the top. You can't miss it. So go and check out the merchandise. We're going to be back in, I know Frank always tells you 7 minutes. I got a secret for you. It's never 7 minutes. He tells you 7 minutes to like throw you into a panic, but that's not what is going to happen here. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and we'll be back here, and I will tell you about the team a little bit, and you'll get to hear KJ, so come on back. Stretch your legs. Everybody's okay? I feel obliged to ask, because Frank always asks. Everybody's okay, right? All right, we'll see you in 10. Guess what? You got the whole 10. All right. How's everybody doing? Good? Did you check out, how about Kerri Powers? Please, another round for her. I hope you checked out her table. So I am going to introduce this beautiful woman behind me in just a minute. I do want to give a shout out because I won't do it at the end. I'm just going to, we're going to leave you tonight with KJ drifting in the air of the church. I'm building the ambiance here. A little frightening. I know. Okay, so I do want to just give a quick shout out. I am so lucky to be part of the committee for the Old Church Acoustic Series. This series was started by our dear friend Mike Wilcox and was actually running in Rocky Hill where I was living at the time. And so when we gathered and told him, we can take up the mantle for you, we moved it down here. And, he and his wife, Kate, and is she in here? Because she was at the table. So if you came in, you probably saw her on the table. They were like the dynamic duo doing this a series and by themselves. And now we have a crew that does it. And it is truly it's at the heart as a musician. This is my favorite part, and Kerri said it just right. This is what it's about. It's a soul-to-soul thing. It's about singing to people who are actively listening to you and love to hear your stories. So I'm so fortunate to be part of this series, which offers that. But the team is not the dynamic duo anymore. The team is huge. So we have, I'm just going to name the names. We have, somebody just called him a grand poobah today, Dave Cooley, okay? We have Steve Bradley, who is doing sound. Yes, supported by Bruce Berkstead, who is also with Prentice Printing, so he's, multitasker as well. We've got Marcus Hamilton up in the balcony with Mackenzie, and they are doing all of the videos. And you can go to the Old Church Acoustic Series website, and you can watch any of the past shows that we've had here before, because they are all recorded and they're all up there for your listening and viewing pleasure. And we've got Betty Cooley, who brought the flowers. I know. It's summer, just the last vestige of summer there. Meg Hamilton and her team in the kitchen, who put together a meal every month for us. They are fantastic. I don't know if they like to be called the church ladies, but it's, they're like the church ladies. And Frank Critelli, who is, out doing this thing, called making a living and gigging. And Kathy Matula, who is not here, but is with the Meriden Parks and Recreation, and is, I sang her praises earlier. Just come one month and watch her. You'll be amazed at the acrobatics. So, and Josh Santiago. So where is he? Is he in here somewhere? I don't know. So you see him running about, and I've yelled for him several times tonight, so I do appreciate. He takes care of all the extra. So that's Mackenzie. Yes, I got Mackenzie. Is she your mom? No? Is she a relative? Oh, she's a minister. Hello. Oh, nice to meet you. I've been waiting to meet you. And our minister, so for the First Church. So thank you so much for coming. I do want to point out, because there was a lovely gentleman who came up, kind of sidled up to the piano and put a tip in that basket. That basket, if you came in, you know, and if you come here regularly, you know that it's just a suggested donation to come for this concert. Like, hello, look at what you're getting for just a suggested donation. And it all goes back to just getting the series, keeping the series going, paying the musicians. But if you feel like you got more than your money's worth that you left when you came in the door, please feel free to put it in the basket, because that's going to go to the musicians. And we already did what do they do with more money? They make more music. So you know the deal. Okay, so I'm not going to say any more. This is a tough job. I'm going to have to tell Frank. This is rough. Oh, thank you. See, that's my Vanna right there. So up here, I have KJ Denhert. And I will say, I'm so ashamed to say that I had not previously heard you. And now you're in heavy rotation on my listening, because she's just wonderful. It's like smooth and smoky voice, and the guitar playing is perfectly complements it. You're just going to be amazed. And there's nothing that I like more than a good upright bass. So she has her friend Adam Armstrong, who came here safe and sound from Brooklyn. Yes, because, we all know what happened there last week. So we're so glad he's able to make it with us. So please turn your attention. You're going to love her, because I have fallen in love with her this past week. KJ Denhert.
Thank you so much. After Kerri said I feel like I should go down and put something in the bucket, all I have is a thumb pick. But she might like it. Amazing. That was an amazing show, and I saw the whole thing. So that says a lot right there. It's wonderful to meet other musicians, and I generally tell people, don't talk before you play, just start playing. But by the people that came in to say hello to Kerri, I got a sense of who she was and who her fans are. So it was just very nice to see all of the love that she received backstage. I'm going to play a song. It's the title song of the last CD that I put out in 2014. The album was called Destiny, and I came across the phrase that a person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Think about that. You could make some sermons out of that, I bet. Destiny, you just lead me along. Cross the bridge like a bridge in a sad, sad song. Destiny don't lie, but I cry for the things I don't see on my horizon. Destiny, what you're doing to me. When I feel alone and I think my days are numbered, and I ask myself, is this all I want? Are you calling me? Oh, destiny. I'm twisted up inside. Took me on a detour, so long and hard, make me wanna run and hide. I don't want you in my business. I see jokers on the witness stand. What is this? Like my father, I'll work harder to be stronger than the sorry self that I don't understand. There's a master plan, and I'll follow you all the way to China, all the way to China, all the way if I can. All the way if I can. Destiny, come on. You know it look like another man's plan B. Destiny, destiny, what you do when you do what you do it. What you do to me. Destiny, come on, take my hand. You're running much too fast, but I'll keep up. I'm gonna do the best I can. Thank you. So I've been writing songs a long time and having a pretty good time now that I'm slowing down. I have a couple of bands, of which Adam Armstrong is a member of two of them. And we've got a new album coming out, and we'll play a little bit from that. I'm going to tell you some stories. I started writing songs trying to figure out how did I get to be who I am today. Not that that's anything so special, but I have a lot of thoughts. I think a little too much and I stay up late. And I say that if my personality was like defined, I'm having an episode. I'm really excited. I've been editing video, and I've never done that before, and I love it. That's all I want to do. It's like, remember on Christmas where you didn't want to go to church because you wanted to play with your toys? It's like that. So I just come home and I stay up all night. So I'm a little wacky, but sometimes it works well for a show. I don't know about living with me, but you're not invited to have to endure that, are you? This is a song about growing up in the Bronx where I did, and we were schooled, a little bunch of kids, and we were so all special. They said, we're going to send you to this other school with an enriched program. I thought we were getting good bread. In those days, that's all I knew from enriched. There was no bread. There were kids that wanted to knock us down every day. But after a while, as I've grown up, I learned how important those years were. The names in the song are real. Willie really was in chorus, and I got in trouble for saying he was messing around. Our parents thought that we were being completely, what's the word? Well, no, not quite promiscuous, but close. It was junior high. Well, they thought we were being influenced by the kids and, starting to not speak English correctly with good diction, to say, oh, Willie was messing around. Yes, we were being corrupted. And they didn't realize we were getting the beat down, but I said no. Throw one child over a desk and things change. I'm not recommending it, but this is called We Were Diamonds. We were diamonds. We were diamonds. We were diamonds, they were rough. Girls were mean, boys were tough. Junior high, I learned to tell those girls, oh, enough's enough. Willie had a sense of humor, and he took up for a little guy. Willie did the mess around. Willie made us laugh until we cried. And I cried when I got home. And I tried to be stronger. Sun comes up to light the world up for another day. We were diamonds. Well, Karen left her pen in science. She wound up down the wrong hallway. A push and shove, she would not budge, even when her friends all ran away. Hey, hey. Oh, and then Willie got thrown out of chorus because he got caught messing around one day. No one seemed to notice much. How I wish that Willie would have stayed. They came from an island, and they grew up 3,000 miles away. I could speak the way they spoke. In junior high, I hid myself away, and I cried when I got home, and I tried to be stronger. sun comes up to light the world. Oh, light the world up for another day. We were diamonds. Can you see we were diamonds? We're diamonds. So that was junior high school. And it worked out okay. Yeah, you know, some things work out, and I guess in the end it worked out. I did okay. I want to play my favorite song for you. Not that you should have a favorite song, but I do. But I want to be able to play it. And Sue, did you hear the doodads working?
I did hear the doodads.
She was saying you play all those doodads. They're pedals. You like it? You're okay with them? All right, good. We had a little talk about pedals before. This is about my family. My grandmother, who played piano every day. It's called So the Story Goes. Who takes the strikes in life? Wearing the Superman tights, or learning the moon never rises but falls. Some of the writing is nice, some of the soul searching show me the way. A way to follow you when all the hot pursuit has only landed me in harm's way. As you wait, sunlight is blinding. Oh, and blind I wander through time. Never in question, never in doubt. Words on my lips I can't quite get out. A way to follow you through the romance of grand dance, where I fell inside our history that day. As you wait, sunlight is blinding. Oh, and blind I wander through time. Me and my ancestors ancestors. Well, we're not well known, and so the story goes. As you wave, sunlight is blinding. Girls in the alley, well, they're born to sail away. Me and my ancestors, well, we're not well known, and so the story goes. And so the story goes. Thank you. I brought all these guitars. I figured let me try one of the other ones now. They all look the same, but they have slight differences. Oh no. This next song is about a friend I made in college. And I think so many songs get, and not that they don't deserve to be spent on people who broke your heart, stole your truck, made your dog not like you. You know, there's enough of that. What about the friend that's there helping you look for the dog or the truck? You know, I thought that there needs to be a little more music that respects how important our relationships with our friends are. And this is called Esmeralda, for one friend in particular who 30 years ago, 30. You know, you tell the story long enough and it feels like it's 30 years ago. I don't know. It's more than that, but yes, it's more than that. We'll do the math later. Carry the 4. When I met Esmeralda, she was lovely and kind. She laughed at my jokes, she was easy to coax, to having a really good time. 6 feet tall, she lived down the hall. Ooh, Esmeralda, you were the savior on call. When I met Esmeralda, I was just shy of 19. Came from a world that I, as a girl, hoped one day I would see. 6 feet tall, Esmeralda, thank you for breaking my fall. Ooh, Esmeralda. Sometimes you just play the part. Ooh, Esmeralda. Don't let them leave with your heart. Esmeralda, and she could outthink any man. There with a shoulder to cry on, nobody came for her hand. 6 feet tall, ooh, the envy of all. Ooh, Esmeralda, thank you for breaking my fall. Ooh, Esmeralda, sometimes you just play the part. Ooh, Esmeralda, don't let them leave. Don't let them leave. Leave with your heart. Thank you. Adam Armstrong on the bass. I do tend to play with the band more, a little more in the city, and we've got a show coming up to Tarrytown Jazz Forum at the end of the month, and we're going to be about kjdenhert.com. You get to hear the whole band, and it's really quite fun. So I hope. Oh right, we're coming to Mount Kisco. That's only 100 miles. Oh, and Kerri said she was old. She said she was 100. If she's 100, I'm 200. Don't I look good? I think it's time we sing along. Sometimes I say if I ruled the world, and I don't want to scare anybody because it doesn't look likely that it's going to happen. Though I'm ready to step up. I have a few thoughts. The thing that I think we need to add most, regardless of legislation, which is, I don't understand what that's going to be. But I think we need to learn to be wrong. We need a word even like, you say God bless you when you sneeze, like, rutabaga, I was wrong. We need to reconsider when we think one thing, we try it and something else happens, to be able to say, based on this experience, I've reconsidered. We do it in all other things, and we've somehow weaponized this to a point of complete craziness, but I don't want to worry too much about that this moment. And we will sing a song that I have written for this purpose, and it's called Am I Wrong? And that's the sing-along part. I want you to go, am I wrong? And hold it out. Like that? Let's try it once practicing. We're going to go 1, 2. Am I wrong? You're the background singers. You give yourself a tip. And I will carry it from there. All right? They come in pairs of 2. You'll follow. And Adam will give you. Close enough? Okay. There goes Nick, and he's sipping the cool kombucha. Ask me how I'm doing since the close of quarantine. Talk about adjustment, talk about religion. Voices in my head are ganging up on me. Am I wrong to sing a song I mostly sing for me? Ooh, sing me a song about you and me. Hello, Miss Be Normal. Well, I think your ship has sailed. You're as foreign as a catfish in a woman's magazine. Call it FOMO, FOGO. Try to move in slow-mo. Make a new religion for a new reality. Am I wrong? Sing me a song that mostly sings for me. Oh, sounds so beautiful. Sing me a song that's gonna set me free. I want to tell you something, and I'm not sure that it's right. It's so hard to admit it. I am wrong more than I'm right. Now I'm preaching to the choir, talking to myself. No one knows what's going on more than anybody else. Right is overrated, honest hurts like hell. No one's gonna see me without water in the well. Am I wrong? Sing me a song that's gonna set me free. Am I wrong? It's just a song about you and me. Am I about you and me? Am I wrong? Sing me a song that's gonna set me free. So I got about 3 songs more. Does that feel good? They're nice cushions. If they weren't cushions, we'd only do 2. I'm a giver. I want to thank Frank Critelli before I forget. He's at the Black Bear Festival. He's here. Well, you see, I remembered you. Frank invited me. Denise has been a wonderful host, and now everyone's named Steve the sound man and Dave Dooley? Dave Cooley, and wife, who I took a selfie with. All of you have been very lovely and nice, and I thank you with my full heart. This song is called I'm Sorry. And I decided that there's some sorries that are not good enough for me. Like when someone says, I'm sorry. That's not I'm sorry. You know it's not. And like, don't think you can get away. Well, I'm sorry. No. So I wrote this song called I'm Sorry. Oh, they're singing again. I didn't even plan it that way. You have to go. I'll say, I am sorry that sorry doesn't mean that much anymore. And you go, I'm sorry, so sorry. And I say, sorry that sorry doesn't mean that much anymore. I'm sorry, so sorry, baby. Now the baby is optional. If you feel it, it's good to put your head in it just a little. You know, I know these things. Sorry doesn't mean that much anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the sorry doesn't mean that much anymore. I'm so sorry what a woman needs to say it. Feels like I said 40 times a day. I'm sorry, that sorry doesn't mean that much anymore. Woe is the mother when the baby does her thing. So sorry, go on down when music starts to swing. Ain't no one I play my solo and forget my pain. I'm sorry that sorry doesn't mean that much. Once again. and I play my solo and forget my pain. I am so sorry. So sorry it just won't stop. Try real hard to do the best I can. Take the trash out on Thursday. Recycling too. I put the right things in the right can and remember to use the blue. I watch my carbon footprint and my carbohydrates too, not as well. But somehow it just won't stop the rain. I'm sorry, so sorry, baby. So sorry, my baby. Oh, look out. So sorry, that was a real sorry. All right, I said, so we have two more, right? Using the Arabic numeral system. 3 minus 1 leaves 2. Okay, this song is a big story. Everything worked out okay. And it started with a phone call. Someone said, how would you like to write a song about the Tappan Zee Bridge? I said, who is this? He said, I'm Peter Kramer from the Gannett newspaper, and he was for real. I said, okay. He said, we have a bunch of artists, and they're going to write. I said, I almost drowned under it. He said, good, write that. And then it turned out that there were all these like artists and painters and poets, even Rupert Holmes, who wrote the Pina Colada song, in case you're wondering, and many other Broadway tunes. He was going to be one of the performers. So I was like, oh boy. So I wrote this song. And I put everybody in there, from Burt Bacharach to Steely Dan. There's even a little James Taylor. And it's sort of a song in 3 parts about the day that my parents had a fight. My father was going on his boss's boat, and his boss was quite a bit younger. My mother was like, I don't want to go on his boat. And my father looked at me and it's like, I want to go on his boat. And my family's from the West Indies, so I was used to swimming in the ocean. And I could swim. We didn't know about river currents, and that's where. The point of this story is that, yes, I did see a bright white light, but it was the bow of the boat. For a moment, I was like, ooh, I heard about this. And the best part about it is that I jumped back in the water because I love to swim. So when the whole thing was over, I went in and I got under my head so that it didn't take swimming away from me. Now, I've told you enough about the song. This is called The River Song. Here behind the wheel, just past exit 9, well, I can still remember my first brush with danger. Oh, but try explaining danger to a child. There was a boat, there was a river, there was a girl who loved to swim. Sun was hot and the river cold. Little girl jumped in. jumped in. Well, the times got hard out there on the water, where the river writes the rules. The current was too strong for a little arms, little girl, not but you could do. Carry me across this river. I never thought that I would be 10 years old, all alone, underneath the Tappan Zee. Well, the grown-ups were taking sun. Did not occur to anyone. No one seemed to notice just how far adrift I had become. Felt like forever, for they came till I heard their voices calling out my name. And a bright white light became the bow. I climbed up the ladder, and I don't know how. Carry me across this river, tearing down the Tappan Zee. The bridge between the girl I was and the one behind the wheel. So I was swimming like Diana Nyad, I thought. It's like, look everybody, I'm only 10 years old, and I was zooming down that Hudson till my father said, turn around. This river, tearing down the Tappan Zee. The bridge between the girl I was and the one behind the wheel. The bridge between the girl that I was and the one. When the boat got back to the dock, I was okay. Maybe I was in shock. I jumped back in the water, for the sun went down. I didn't want to be afraid next time around. Carry me across this river, tearing down the Tappan Zee. The bridge between the girl I was and the one behind the wheel. The bridge between the girl that I was and the one tearing down the Tappan Zee. you for being such a lovely audience. It's between a ballad. Yesterday I played a show, an organ trio show. It's like, no ballads after 9 p.m. We get too sleepy. But it's 5 of 9, isn't it? So, I really had a wonderful time. You've been a lovely audience. Sorry, and that's a time when I like to make a doodad noise. Sounds like a storm, doesn't it? I'm going to dedicate this one to Kerri Powers, who I met tonight. Woo! I think she did a beautiful show, and I happen to hear that she's probably got an anniversary coming up, so... which of the love songs? I was going to do Beautiful. Yeah, I got Beautiful. Yeah. This is a song called Beautiful. It's from my album Destiny, and somewhere in the building, near the desserts perhaps, there will be some CDs, and this one is on it. Great to meet you all. Thank you all. If I've forgotten your name, it's only because... That's right, and I'm so sorry. No, a friend of mine, a friend of mine has a Japanese wife, and she takes English and likes to compress it. And so anything you tell her that's like going wrong, she said, because old. So that's been in my head. You know, I remember things, I forget something, because old. Because great are you, and Adam Armstrong, I thank you. How does it go? Oh, I lied. I gotta do one thing. I don't know why. Oh, can you play this, please? I don't know why. I don't call and I don't write, but all I know is I remember you. Did we meet in the spring? I have such a hard time remembering because old, but all I know is I remember you, you too, yeah, you too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A very happy birthday, dear Igor and Baba too. A very happy birthday, oh, to both. They're at every show of you. Happy birthday to you, darling. A very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you today. Very happy birthday. Very happy birthday. A birthday to you. May you live 100 years. Drink 100 beers. Just don't try that here. All right, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eeyore and Mama or David. Happy birthday to you. Almost forgot. I was to try to tell you the reasons why I think you're beautiful. Beautiful, would you roll your eyes and walk away and tell me not to say things like that? So I ask why. Under a starry sky, don't you feel beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful as this night. Beautiful because ageless is beauty. The whispers and follows the songs that the heart, like a madman, assembles sometimes. La 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 la. My darkness subsides, and then I realize that it is beautiful, beautiful to be by your side while Venus slides the velvet sky. It's your time of year, darling, take care. Treasure your blues and all that you were meant to do, and you'll feel beautiful, beautiful, beautiful as this night. Beautiful because ageless is beauty. The whispers and follows the songs that the heart, like a madman, assembles. Beauty is ageless. It's you she resembles and leaves me believing that beautiful is all that you do. La 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 la. Thank you so much, Adam Armstrong.
That's KJ Denhert. How about one more? You got to tell her that you want it. Thank you.
Oh, it's Friday night, right? Okay. Yeah. I know. It took me 3 hours to get here. I could have come from, I was Cooperstown. Like, he didn't come from Brooklyn today. He actually drove 3 hours from Cooperstown. And I want to thank Lisa for helping me to just get everything in here, and we were a little late. So yay, Lisa. I'm going to sing you a song that's on our new album. And I grew up listening to James Taylor and Joni Mitchell, and those were the singer-songwriters of my day. And I was very influenced by all of them. Carole King, Jackson Browne. I was playing all that kind of stuff. And but Joni Mitchell in junior high school, again, very formative years. I got an album by Joni Mitchell called For the Roses. And this year I started writing some tunes in this tuning. Okay, it's not the right guitar. He just whispered to me. I don't want to overuse it because old. Yes, I haven't used that one yet. This one's all warmed up. This got to be it. Yeah. Well, the truth is, I went to a Joni Mitchell concert at Carnegie Hall, where I also graduated. My graduation was held at Carnegie Hall from high school. Go figure. And I saw Joni Mitchell there. And then all those other things they do. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. And Joni was tuning her guitar. And then I realized how many songs came from it. And Coyote. I'm going to be at City Winery in a tribute on Joni Mitchell's 80th birthday. So she's not coming. Someone said like, oh, isn't that going to be great? And it's like she's not coming, you realize. But a lot of singers are getting together. All right, my final song for the evening. Oh, wait, I don't have. Let me just start from this. No, that's wrong. It's just, I'm wrong. Let's start from here. It's me, not you. Kitchen table, postcard from Paris, trifolded city map of Kathmandu. Drumming her red fingernails on the table, distractedly watching the evening news. Final call, flight 57, now boarding gate 22. I'll call you when I get there, as I always do. Time is the constant, slips out the back door. I dialed the telephone and charged it to my room. Hearing the voice she saves for overseas calling, I hear her smile. Tell me, Kerri, where are you? When you play our people dancing the way that we used to do. Even though she is asking, I know that she won't recall. When I fly home in June, fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill, come back, Jack, if you will. They were on the table, 2 Crow President days, a couple chance to dance just this afternoon. final chance. Farewell, little island. Don't wind up dancing in your Crown Heights living room. Final call, flight 57. Now boarding gate 22. Memories of my mother. Are you calling me? Or am I calling you? Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. If you will. If you will. Well, I remember. Do you remember me this way? Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Stay dry and safe.
KJ Denhert.
He was great on that bass.
And let's hear it for Kerri Powers as well. Thank you guys so much for coming. Did I not say in the beginning this was just going to knock your socks off? I did, didn't I? Yes. Everybody be good, be safe, stay warm, and be kind. And we will see you next month.